Roger, did you put...
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our show, This Mug's for You. Let's see, what was I supposed to say? Oh,
Also,
it's too early in the morning. We are coming to you live on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 and 107.7 FM on your radio dial. Okay? Honey, you got anything to add?
you did that perfectly. I can't think of anything better.
Well, I didn't do it in my radio voice, but...
Yeah, that was really...
good morning.
So, I had to change my chat room thing to comments. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, I got to switch it over.
So that in case people start to come in, you want to see those, right?
See?
We're just learning all the little tricks, bells and whistles on being live on YouTube. It's very cool.
Yep.
I'm liking the background here. That's wonderful. Well, so we I don't see anybody coming in yet today through Facebook.
Because maybe they don't know, but first off, we want to thank everybody who tuned in on Wednesday's show.
Yes.
It was just great. It really, a lot of fun.
Right.
So we are the same people from Wednesday to now.
But this show is all about, the format is all about having a conversation with Roger and Faye with a cup of coffee or a mug of coffee or tea or hot cocoa, whatever the appropriate drink is at your time of day. I know hopefully we have some friends coming in from UK, the usual people. I don't see anybody yet, but we're just...
Do they have the link, I hope?
Yes, I did give them the link. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We did show the link. But what we were going to talk about today was, since we're introducing ourselves to the world through this fabulous radio network, is how Roger got started, actually. My question to Roger is, how did you get started? And you did have a near-death experience. I understand. We know that, and from that, you got your gift.
Over 19 years ago.
Right.
And here I am now.
Yep.
What happened to our comments over here?
I don't know. We're hoping that they do show up.
Yep. They got it figured out. I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
But anyway, for those that are listening, over 19 years ago, I had a near-death experience. Here we go. Debbie's on. Hello, Debbie.
Sweet. Lovely to see you, Debbie. And it would be, yep. But anyway, we're talking about how you got started about 19 years ago.
And when I came back, I mean, I didn't know what I had. All I know is I heard a lot of people talking outside of my window like a convention. And I went to the window and I said, "Hey, keep quiet." And then looked over there, there was nobody out there. And this happened like 3 times, till finally I yelled as loud as I could, "Shut up!" And they got quiet.
Right.
But then after that, I didn't know what I had. And I was talking to my daughter. When I was living in Texas, I was talking to my daughter on the phone. And I asked her who a guy named Paul was. And I don't know how I got that name, but I got the name. And she said it was a friend of hers. And I said, "I'm picking up something very ugly. Please hang up the phone and call him right now." So she said, "No, Dad, I'll call him later." And I said, "No, call him right now." So she said, "All right." So she called him. and he answered the phone apparently in like a low voice, like "hello." And she said, "My dad said he picked up something and he wants to know what's wrong. What are you doing?" And he started crying, and he said, "I had to put the gun down to answer the phone."
That still gives me chills up my spine.
Yep.
So with
He's
that,
still around.
that's awesome. And so with that, you had your first, is that your first experience as seeing
Yeah.
something? And
My hearing and all
well,
that
and
stuff.
isn't that wonderful that you were able to help your daughter, actually?
Well,
Your first
her
experience?
friend, yeah. It was a crazy thing. And I
Mhm.
tell everybody that I shook the Lord's hand 3 times. The first time when I was about 15 years old, I think I was, I almost drowned. And they say you see your life pass before you. Yes, you do. And the second one was when I had my heart attack and my stroke, and I passed over that time. Hello, Kelly. And then the third time, I was talking to my daughter on a cordless phone. And as I held it up, the lightning hit outside. A big bolt just boom like that. And the ray came through the window and through my hand and went out the back way. And my daughter goes, "Dad, what was that?" And I said, "It was lightning." I said, "I'm getting out the phone." So 3 times.
So
It's crazy.
it is crazy. And so from there, you just kept on.
Developing my, it's not a skill, but I just developed my gift. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. I also find it, I'm just kind of talking like the viewer, like the audience, because I'm your wife, and
You
I have
are?
been watching. I've been witnessing all these things these past 5 years.
Hello, Joe.
A flashback. Roger and I met about 5 or 6 years ago. We re-met 6 years ago, I
Because we
guess.
went to high school together.
Right. And I mean, we were old.
Hello, what? We were who?
I was old.
Okay, thank you.
And it's possible to fall in love at an older age. It truly
Yep.
was. I found the real guy that I really loved.
Good morning, Lupita.
We didn't date in high school, but we did know each other, and we just went our separate ways, and then we came back together through classmates. So anyway, and
Yep.
so I wasn't able to witness all this stuff until like 5 or 6 years ago when we started our show on Facebook, when I held a phone in front of me and just videoed live Roger.
And by the way,
Hmm.
when we got back together, like reacquainted, I told Faye, I said, by the way, I said, I'm a psychic medium. And she looked at me like,
Oh,
yeah.
sure you are. Sure you are. So I was a skeptic, definitely. I was a total skeptic. I thought, okay, so I knew this guy in high school as a
Little twerp. I
as
was
a
about
100.
5'5", 120 pounds.
Yeah, I was much larger than him.
Hello, Lynn.
Hello, hi, Lynn.
And yes, it was God's plan, Rachel.
Yeah. And so, we don't have to go way down memory lane, but I just thought I would give you a perspective of who we are, and Roger's, starting out as a psychic medium, how that happened, and as I worked with Roger and his shows, at first I thought, wow, what are you saying to these people? Why do you say that? But I was wise enough to keep my mouth shut when that happened. And lo and behold, it really did resonate with them most of the time. And if it didn't, they did tell us. But, I'll let you talk more. I mean, I am talking a lot, Roger, but it is
Now
our
just
show.
to let people know, I'm not from Texas. my dad was born down there and he's buried down there. But I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, and I got real sick, and the doctor told me you need to go where it's warm. So I went to Texas. I'm a musician, professional musician, and I went down there to start playing music. And I ended up hooking up with this one guy. I don't know if I could say his name, but anyway, he was part of a band called the Texas Tornadoes. And through that, I ended up playing tornado gigs. And the guys of the Tornadoes were Doug Sum, Augie Myers, Freddie Fender, and Flaco Jimenez. And I did a lot of gigs all over the place. I mean, we played in Europe, all over the United States.
So that was your music side. That was,
right.
Yeah.
But I did, unbeknownst to me, I had a stroke in France. And, you know, I was okay the next day. And then when I came back stateside, I had the massive heart attack and the stroke.
So, and you're back.
The Lord is good. I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. He did have a near-death experience, and they kicked him out. Yep.
The Lord was up there, and he goes, "Oh no, I know can they use this guy." So here I am, folks, and now I have this skit, and we do 2 shows a week. All right. Wednesday night we do a show, or Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock in the afternoon Central Standard Time. And then today's show at 10:30. We do the 2 shows, and what I'm doing is I'm giving back my gift to you folks. I tell everybody, I work for the Lord. And I don't mean to shove that down everybody's throat, but it's there.
Yeah, this is not, Lynn had mentioned that we're not on Facebook. We're not on our Facebook pages. We are on Facebook, but it won't be going through our pages, I guess. But
well, we have to let people know to switch over, you know?
Right. And so that's why we posted the banner. The banner was the live link. And I really appreciate, yes, we are on Facebook. We would like you to share the show right now, if you would. You know, I think there is a share button on the below us somewhere. So if you have folks that you think would like to see us right now live on YouTube, please do that. It would be really fascinating. Otherwise, we will have this video downloaded on our Rogers Facebook page. I mean, YouTube page.
Right, and every now and then we're going to be putting our phone number on too. So.
Okay, so do you want to read that banner that we have? I mean, we have the lovely Michelle Desroger from UPRN and UFO Paranormal Radio Network is what that is. And
she's our director, so that's why you guys see UFO Paranormal and all that.
Right.
stuff.
So we are find us on Facebook, United Public Radio, and news on the flip side. So that's.
She's the one that tells us, "Hey, cut it out. I'll hit you."
No, we're so happy. We're so lucky to be able to come to you live through the UPRN network. Thank you. Yeah, she says.
Cracking the whip.
Thank you, Michelle. That's Michelle, darling Michelle, on the backside. Yeah. You know, Michelle is acting like I used to act. You know, she's doing it. You can't see her, but she's there. And thank you, Michelle. I've learned so much in about 5 days that I never thought I could. There's the other thing. You can always learn. It doesn't matter how old you are. Don't ever think you can't learn. Keep on trying.
Must we use that word old?
Okay. I'll work on it.
Okay. Those of you that are on now, maybe you can tell your Facebook friends to come over to this side, because this is where we're going to be broadcasting from now on. it makes it easier for me because I don't have to
Well,
type anything.
we will be we will be broadcasting from YouTube mostly. Yes. Going
Now,
forward.
let me explain the premise of this show, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This show is like a takeoff of Latino Psychic Visions. I am a psychic medium of over 19 years now, and what I do is I share my gift with you folks. And if I see your name and something comes up, this is for those that are new. If you get home and all that, and you can watch the show, if I see your name on there, then something pops off of your name, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Because I truly, folks, deal with the other side, okay?
And also, Michelle added that, if I may intercept
Yep.
here, you will be on your pages soon. We will be on our pages soon. So, this is what we're doing right now, and
Right.
so we'll let you know. But when we send the banner out, as I did this morning, it will have a live link on the banner when I post it on Facebook, and that you can click on, and then it will bring you right to this show. So it would be awesome if our friends that have been joining us all the time every week, if you would share that with your friends, that would be awesome. Oh, that would be
I'm showing the people what
and
we
spread the
have
word.
available. We have these cups available, and you can see the shirt I'm wearing is the same thing.
Good morning, Kelly.
Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Kelly says she likes it better on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just grateful that we're here on this, and we're getting out there.
Well, I sure do like the background. How do you folks like the background on our show? I mean, even though it might be not that look like that right now in Wisconsin.
I'm out there with Pinguini and Max right now, out in the field.
Yeah. So Lynn, thank you, Lynn. She said she shared it on Facebook for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you.
That's wonderful.
So here we are. If anybody comes and has a question, feel free to ask me, all right?
Right, and we were discussing, if new folks are just coming in now, we were discussing how Roger became a psychic medium. And I thought that would be kind of a cool way to start out the show and kind of project that out to new people that be going through the radio network. That would be, that's what our topic is today, if you will.
Thank you, Tina.
So, but if you have questions about Roger's, experiences and so forth, or if you have your own, experience, that would be great to.
Let me explain what I do, folks. There's a chart behind me, but I don't think you can see it. But what I can do is I do my readings with my third eye. I can read hands, okay? And I'm able to look into the human body like an x-ray. How I got this, I don't know, but I have it. And if I see something that I need to forewarn you about, I will do just that.
Right. And of course, Roger, you will also always recommend they see a doctor if it's something that is not a good thing in your eyes. Please check it out. So these are the things that I had to learn how to accept. These are the things I had learned to accept.
Then are we talking about Faye or what? I don't know.
You better explain what you're talking about, because the viewers are.
Because she's saying we're old, and I'm not old yet. Now. I got a long way to go to be old.
Yeah, we're doing everything to keep you preserved, honey. Yeah.
Sound like a mummy.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I lost my train of thought. That's okay.
On the flip side, Steve news on the flip side.
Mm-hmm. Keep you on, right? So Michelle
Keep me on
says,
ice? Wow.
like a fish.
No, remember the show The Thing back in 1951? They had him on a block of ice.
Yeah.
And then the ice melted and he woke up.
I'll see what we can do, honey. We'll keep you on ice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You only let me out on the Wednesday show and the Saturday show, but then you freeze me back up again. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Time to thaw out, honey.
Anyway, there's a lot of things that I've been doing throughout the years. I've helped a lot of people. While I was living in Texas, I lived out there for 27 years. And like I said, I played professionally and all over the place. And I did a radio show for 2 years in San Antonio. The station letters were KEDA 1540 AM. And those that are down there in Texas, God willing, Monday morning, we're going to be doing some advertising on the station there. My good buddy Roy Panyaba.
Yeah. Well, the advertisement will be that we're still in business. Roger's still doing, because Roger also speaks Spanish.
See,
so it is a benefit for those who speak Spanish predominantly that they can look to Roger for help.
right.
And he's still here. He just doesn't live in Texas anymore. He
No.
lives in Wisconsin.
I'm a cheesehead.
And of course, he can do readings long distance.
Yep, we do.
Yep, we do.
I want to say a shout out to Nelda Sines from KEDA. She's my good buddy for a lot of years, and so is Roy, and so is Mark Weber. He's been a good buddy for a lot of years.
Hello, Joan. We have Joan Banks here. Hello.
That's Joni McCloskey Banks, remember?
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yes. Thank God you made it over, dear.
Yes, you did.
Anyway, give me a minute. Let me say what I want to say in Spanish, okay? Primeramente, buenos días a todos ustedes que me están escuchando mi voz. Estamos aquí en el canal FM 107.7 y 105.3 en el FM del canal, ¿ok? Yo soy un clarividente, palabra psíquico. Hay muchas cosas que puedo hacer. Tengo 19 años de andar haciendo este trabajo y les digo a todos que yo trabajo por Dios. Sirve a Dios, ¿ok? Si acaso me necesitan, que te atiende, como quien dice, pueden llamar al teléfono que vamos a ponerle aquí en el show, ¿ok? Pero como quieren los que están escribiendo, el 715 es el área y el número es 688 49 91. Los que me conocen allá en Texas, todavía tengo mi celular de Texas, y aquí está, es 210-875-4521. Los que están manejando. I said that for those that are driving. Oh, there's Paul. Buenas tardes. Pero nomás quiero decirles, si acaso necesitan mi ayuda, por favor, llámame en el teléfono que van viendo, ¿ok? Un servidor de ustedes, Rogelio Garza. Don Rogelio Garza, ¿ok? Gracias. Okay, babe.
Okay. Well, we have Paul Francis here, Joni Banks. We have Lisa Cantu.
Kathy Hanley.
Kathy Hanley, yeah. Good to see you. I guess we are. Hi, guys.
Good morning, brother. We made it, Paul. We're here.
We have an echo.
I know.
We're going to have to fix that. We'll
I don't
have
know.
to.
I'm not. You know what it is? It's the monitors. If you turn the monitor down here, it'll stop echoing.
I wonder if that makes me think I have to be in the same room with you.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
The master monitor has to go down.
Okay.
We know about this stuff, right, Paul?
Well, we'll have to fix that.
Salud. Oh, I'm wrong hand. Hello. I got a headset.
Oh, maybe a headset with a microphone. Okay.
Yeah, because in that way I can land the plane.
So Roger has an echo. I wonder if both of your mics are on in there. Is that possible? How can that be?
Should I unplug this one?
I think we need to wait before we do that. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll talk to Michelle. Michelle will have a good answer for us, I'm sure.
I turned the mic down.
Oh, lower volume. Okay.
Is that better?
Okay,
I turned
yes.
it down. Is that better now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, makes me want to. Okay. Is that better? Speak. Okay.
I did speak.
Okay. So, all right. Let's just keep going, dear.
Yes. Paul says it's better.
Okay. No feedback. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Now, as I was saying, I got my gift and everything, and it's been over 19 years now, and thank the Lord, doing these shows, we befriended a lot of good people. The main one being our good buddy and my brother, Paul Francis. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be launched out where we're at right now.
Well, he saw something in you and us, and I think that's awesome. And he's fantastic, fantastic psychic medium as well.
Yep.
And we endorse him highly.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We endorse him so highly.
Oops.
We got it in the books.
What are the two books here?
Wait a minute, wrong book. The little book of quick wisdom. And don't forget, don't buy these books if Paul isn't on there. Paul's picture has to be on there. Okay?
Hi, Denise.
Little book of quick wisdom. Okay, you got it? I got it. And the other one is The Safe Way. And you see his picture in the front? It's also in the back. And I believe Paul said you can buy them in Amazon. You can order them through there.
Yeah. And also go to his website,
Right.
www.paulfrancis111.
Now keep this in mind, folks. There's another guy out there calling himself Paul Francis. All right? So do not buy the book unless you see Paul's picture on it. Okay? Whatever book that he has, make sure his picture's on it. See?
Okay, see.
Okay, thank you very much.
And maybe
Hello, Denise.
And maybe we'll even have Paul in one of our shows. We just have to figure out our stuff.
Yeah,
maybe
right.
a little bit down the road. Yep.
So, with that in mind, I wish we could see the other people. These are the ones that we talk to all the time.
Well, they'll come in later. That's cool.
Okay. Well, I just want to help more people,
Yep. And that was the other thing I asked you. Oh, you're welcome, Paul.
Paul says, grazie.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Prego.
So what keeps you going as a psychic medium? Why do you keep going?
Coffee.
No. I mean, there's a little bit of downside to
Well, I like the way you make my eggs in the morning.
it.
No, but honestly, I tell everyone, I work for the Lord, okay? Because He gave me the gift. Now I have to pay back because I'm alive. I'm here.
Yeah.
So I've been here for over 19 years now, and I'm doing what I can to help everybody in their time of need, in their sickness, in their grieving time. I help all I can. Lisa, you're not looking
Okay,
at her.
I don't know how to answer why people can't
Wow.
comment. I'm not sure I don't know what the deal is on that.
I just saw Herbie's name out of there.
Oh my gosh. Paul's got a comment on your CD, dear. Do you see that?
Paul, did you like number 6? That's the one, the instrumental. That's the one I really push.
Paul Francis is saying he likes the country rock and roll. I was listening to your album yesterday.
Hello, Ronnie. Good morning, Ronnie. Mary Lasea, good morning.
Good morning. And we have.
I had to try different ways to be able to.
So
Okay.
Paul figured out how to comment. I don't know what. Okay.
Well, Paul, let me tell you this. I wrote and composed Redneck Mexicano. I Just Want to Play the Blues. What's the other one? Yesterday You Told Me That You Love Me. Find a New Lover. And Here Is a Song for All You Truckers on the Road. That one. And there was one more that I did. But I can remember.
Oh boy.
But I wrote those and I composed them all. And number 6 is the one that I put a lot of the guitars and the bass and everything else. Good morning, Danny.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us and doing your great effort of finding us. My hat's off to you folks because.
Did you put under YouTube? Well, you gave them the link, right?
I did on Facebook. Give the link. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. Thank you for figuring it out. As we go along, maybe we'll figure it out.
Well, you know what Johnny Mathis said.
What did he say, dear?
It's not for me to say. Hello.
Oh, it will take time. Okay, thank you.
The show is growing, and so am I.
Oh, wow. Goodness.
Paul, feel free to do it. I own them, so feel free.
Okay.
Nobody can say anything because they're registered with BMI, Paul, and I know you know what that means.
We'll do our best to notify you all next time. We're just still trying to figure out how things work. Please be patient. Please keep on coming back. Silly Saturday, absolutely.
Yep.
Uh,
But it's also known as This Mug's for You. All right? You can see the chair, and I got the cup. And on Wednesday's show, we have this. Hold it.
You have to explain because
Visions.
please explain what you just put up because the folks on the radio network probably would like to know. Here we go.
Na, 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 na. This is our Wednesday show. Okay, and we have coffee cups. Everybody knows that. But
Okay.
the
So
newbies.
can I just say what I see on the banner below our pictures? So Michelle is helping me out. Subscribe to the page. Click reminder button on the show link. So if you do that, then you'll be able to more easily find us. Okay, so here's Lapito.
Lapita Prado said, I was like on Wednesday, I was like on Wait, put that back up, please. Pay attention. I was like on Wednesday, I was like, why is Roger on Facebook? And I was like, why are you saying like?
But then she remembered he said he was going to be on YouTube.
Dude, you be
But it took her a while, but she found it. And hats off to you. Hats off to you. Love you. Yay.
It's nice to see Faye. Yes, it is nice to see Faye.
It is. The trick is to subscribe to the page, and then you click in the click reminder button, and then it'll give you, it'll pop up for you. So
Right.
that's if you want to see the show, you know, if you want to see that live show,
If you want to see this handsome face.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. Lynn is good. Look at the buttons under the video. It will say live chat on one. Press that to comment. Thank you, Lynn. You are the best. Thank you.
Okay, Paul wants to know who influenced my music.
Oh, thank you, dear.
That's a good question. Number one, well, of course, the one I did like Satchmo, Louis Armstrong. When I met George Benson years ago, Carlos Santana, and just basically guitar licks from like Chuck Berry,
Would you say your dad had?
B.B. King.
I'm sorry. Do you think that your
Well,
dad?
my dad was the one that got me influenced in music. I started out as a drummer, and I
What
played
kind of
like,
what kind of music was that, dear?
what they call Tex-Mex, and that was my dad. And it's a 12-string guitar. It's called a bajo sexto, and my uncle was on the accordion, and I was on the drums. I started out at 11 years old as a drummer, and then by the time I was 13, I was in an orchestra, and I was playing 5-state area.
Getting those MP3s to you, Paul, was like a major surgery on my part because I had them stored on an old computer, and it wasn't liking me that day. So,
Yep.
you know, I was bound and determined to make it happen. So I'm glad you finally got them, and I'm glad you like them. It's so Roger. Those are so Roger.
See,
Yeah, it's funny that you like country so much. I think it's funny. I don't know why I say funny. I think it's like,
and the reason I wrote those country songs like that, Paul, because country is going way out there now. It doesn't even sound like country anymore.
so maybe I think you might need to turn down your microphone a tad more. Let's see.
I'm going to turn it upward. And of course, I want to cooperate.
Oof.
Well, let's see what that does.
Whoa.
Now that'll change it.
I don't know. Might be better just using the microphone through the computer instead of the extra one.
Shuckins, I forgot.
It's a lot different on YouTube on this than on Facebook, I guess. I don't know what happened. But
I don't
anyway.
gonna do that. Anyway, hopefully it's down now because I turned it down. Main computer.
Oh, your headphones plugged all the way in.
See,
Do you want to check your headphones if the?
I don't want to leave my spot.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check the main computer. I'll have to do that later. So, what Paul? Do you want to say out loud what Paul mentions?
Yeah, he's talking about his influences in his music, what he does, where he was influenced by Red Sovine, John Connolly, Rascal Flatts, and a few more country artists.
Wow, cool.
Where can we find Roger's music ourselves? If you go, those who want to listen to my songs that I wrote. Hello, Travis.
Good to see you, Travis.
go on YouTube, which we're on right now, after the show, and go on my name, Roger Garza Sr. You'll see me standing next to a tractor. I got my arm extended on the tractor. Click on that, and you'll hear 6 of my songs that I wrote. If you want to see me playing with the Texas Tornadoes with Freddie Fender, then click on Roger. No, wait. Click on. What happened?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, I can't. Well, I don't know if I'm going out or not. But click on Roger. Why do I keep saying that? Click on Freddie, Freddy, Freddie Fender, and Roger Rabbit Garza. Okay? And you'll see me playing guitar next to Freddie. And it's a song called Matilda. Dan says he can see you now. Okay, Lynn says the little reminder is the reminder button is actually a little bell icon.
On the screen.
See?
So stay with us, folks. We're going to get this down.
Could get you down. How did I get on that side?
Okay. Oh, now that goes back again. Okay, well, I don't know what to say.
Anyway, Paul, I have maybe about another album to do of songs that I've written that I still haven't brought out yet. And maybe if we get together, Paul, we can do some together and you can put them out there. Because you have access to it, not me. I don't, you know. A lot of my friends that used to have studios and all that, they, as much as I hate to say it, they either retired or they died. So a lot of people are just gone, you know. Paul says, absolutely.
So,
L'chaim, to your help. Cheers, bottoms up, slanche, salud, and all the good stuff.
that's coffee in that.
Cold coffee, I may add. The echo is from Faye's mic. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh. Okay. He's loud.
I'm not loud. I turned my mic down. I even pulled it away from me.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
But here we are. Microphone. Yeah. I'm doing something to see if this helps. Okay, everybody, is that better? Because I turned my mic down on the screen and everything. You sound like you're in a dance hall. Okay. Well, I turned the mic, the volume, you know, it's got that little deal. Nope, didn't do it. Okay. How about if I just turn it off?
I guess we have to work on soundproofing the room, as is suggested. So here we go.
Okay, did that do anything now?
Probably not. We're going to have to do some work here. So,
Okay, Paul says, my music today is more influenced by Peter Gabriel, Jean-Michel Jarre, and people like that, to which I don't know who they are. But you know what? I saw a thing yesterday, Paul, about that band Oasis. And they were talking about all the photographers that were hired to go do all these bands. whether it be the Who, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, everybody. They had like their own people they would bring in to take pictures. Faye, your audio sounds great. Loud and clear, no echo. I turned mine down. Is the echo gone?
It's Rogers. I think we have to change the mic. Okay.
I couldn't believe it.
And I can't do anything today about that. So
Did you unplug my mic?
I think we need to unplug the mic and just use the computer mic.
Okay.
But we don't do it now.
Why?
Because I have to set it up in the computer. Please don't do that now.
You see, folks, I try to remedy it.
We may not have any sound at all.
Isn't that better?
Well, maybe it is better.
Oh. Anyway.
See, we're in different rooms. That's the thing. Let's move forward. Thank you, Lisa.
Right. Don't you love it when you have all these directors that come on?
They're just being helpful. It's good to know.
Anyway.
So we can, I don't know.
Wait a minute. Paul, why am I picking up your foot like you're limping? I'm picking it up right now. Face blue smiling? What does that mean? I don't understand. What's today's topic? We were talking about it, Lisa. Where were you?
No, that's okay. Well, you can repeat it because Lisa finally figured out how to get here, which is wonderful.
Right.
So.
We were talking about how I got my gift, and I got my gift when I was in France. I had a stroke. And then when I came back stateside, had the heart attack and the stroke. And I passed over and I came back.
Yeah. We thought it would be good just to introduce ourselves because we are on the network. And I think, is it about time to talk about what network we're on?
See, now I feel like I can hardly hear right. Oh, gee, wow.
Okay. Oh.
Is that better?
So.
Paul says he's tapping his foot. Now, is that better, folks, or not? I try to make you happy. I give you everything I can.
So, yes, thank you, Dan. We are, I think it's time.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I know it's not time for call letters, but I'm going to do them anyway. We're here on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 107.5, no, 107.7, I'm going to get this right, and 105.3 on your FM radio dial, okay? My name is Roger Garza Sr., my wife's name is Faye Garza, and we are here on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon Central Standard Time. And we're here today on Saturdays at 10:30 in the morning Central Standard Time. Okay? I think I did it right.
Out of New Orleans. You forgot to say.
I forgot to say. Out of the beautiful city of New Orleans, which one day I know I'm going to go there.
Yes.
I was supposed to go play at the House of Blues, but something happened that I ended up not going. And I want to do the Rips thing too, because I have a lot of history.
Oh, Herbie's here. He figured out how to comment. Yay! Good to see you, Herbie.
Way to go, buddy.
He figured out. At first, he was not able to comment. Now he is. Thank you for finding us and being here, Herbie.
Hey, Danny, tell me how you're feeling today. I just wanted to know. I was curious about that. Anyway, Paul Francis, please, buddy, watch your foot. okay? And I don't need
Okay.
to put that on you.
Yeah.
No, Wednesday is, yeah, Central Standard Time, that's right. No, we switched from 7 to 4 now, because we're on this station. Well, you know, Danny, we're gonna have to do what I used to tell Faye when I was down at the ranch. I used to tell her, go in the yard and run. Oh Lord, I'm just having fun. Well, buddy, you gotta keep it up. You can't give up because what they're doing, the stuff I told you about, it's like they're making sure that you get it. So they're gonna compile more, and what you gotta do is you gotta fight that.
Danny, you're funny. Dan says, shoot the horse. He says, not sure what caused me not to feel well. Then he says, shoot the horse, me being the horse. Well, they used to do that.
Yeah.
But we don't do that now.
No.
Okay. Beautiful.
Let's see. Mary, let's say I'm getting one of your eyes. Something's wrong with your eyes. And I don't know if you're diabetic or not, but I get your eyes fill up and they empty. That to me is diabetes. That's my sign. So please check your blood level if you are, okay? Your sugar level.
Thank you.
It says here I got a private check for something. I don't know what. But I won't touch it. Anyway, we hope everybody in New Orleans can hear us good. And I want to give a shout out to 3 friends of mine that I have not seen since I was 19 years old. And I would love to talk to them again. The 3 buddies are Nikki La Chica, who was a singer and a guitar player at that time, because we were playing in Terre Haute, Indiana, and I was playing bass. Nikki La Chica, Don Broussard, who played tenor sax, and Ernie Carone, who played tenor sax, and he used to be Wayne Cochran's #1 tenor man. So if anybody knows those people, please get them in contact with me. All right? We can hear you tapping, you know that.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I'm typing. I'm sorry. Okay.
My eyes do fill up, but no, it doesn't. Oh, allergies are bad. Okay, that's why I got them all watery and that. All right. Well, at least we're on top of it anyway. Okay. This is, you know, without the music in the background, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
How you gonna concentrate?
Is it hard for you to concentrate without music going in the
Well,
background?
the music puts me in a different realm, and Paul, you know about this. It relaxes you so that you're able to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, this is dry, cut and dry for me. So, and then nobody's asking any questions, so.
So Ramona, Ronnie Huff says, "Yay, Terry Hot."
Terre Haute.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ronnie, I remember in the mornings we would come out. Now listen to this, folks, and this is not a cut on Terre Haute, Indiana. I don't know if it still does this or not. But in the morning, we would wake up and go outside, and it smelled like dead fish every morning. Yeah, Michelle could put some music. It helped me. Hola, Vanessa. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that kind of music is,
Oh, I hear it.
Master, it's time to get up. Ready for you?
I like that. Yeah. Do you see what Debbie Halderson
Yes,
says?
Debbie, how are you going? Are you flying and where are you going? What's your destination?
Okay, so she says I am going on a trip tomorrow. Do you see everything going smoothly?
I need to know where she's going and how she's going
Okay.
so I can look at it.
Mary Lucia, I go to the doctor every 3 months.
Okay.
Follow-ups.
Good.
Cool.
Good. Just so you stay on top of it.
I love it that Dan Lopez says she can hear the music also.
Thank you, Michelle.
That's wonderful. I like that.
That really helps me, though, you know?
Yeah, I think that will help.
Going to Vegas. Okay.
That's Debbie Halderson.
Yeah. She's flying to Vegas. Your arms are going to be very tired.
Oh, nice.
Debbie, I don't see a problem. Like, there and back, I don't see a problem. Not she's having trouble finding you. How's that, Paul? Boy, could I put some stuff on that?
So, Mary Lassea says, okay.
Yeah, Nancy's having trouble trying to get in. But anyway, we want to welcome everybody who's listening. This is a different format from what we're used to. I usually play a lot of music and it's loud. So, Roger, do you get physical psychic connections? Yes.
That's Paul Francis' question.
Right. That's why, Paul, I got your foot.
Is that what that is? Is that what that is?
Well, I got his foot, like there's something wrong with his foot, and here he was tapping his foot. So the movement that he was making with his foot, I was picking up. It's crazy, but it is what it is. That is perfect. I like that, Paul.
Takes a bow. Michelle's taking a ball. A bow. A bow. A bow. Oh, so Paul says he has
knee issues.
He has knee issues. I have.
But does it affect your foot? Because I get your foot. And I'm tapping on the left foot, Paul, or the left knee. So that would bring you down to your left foot. There's something I want to tell Michelle, but I'm going to do it after the show. Lisa, don't laugh. We don't want to laugh at Paul.
No.
Anyway, for those that are in New Orleans, we thank you for listening to us. My name is Roger Garza Sr. My wife's name is Faye Ewing Garza, and I want to give a shout out to all the Ewings. And I've been doing this. I'm a psychic medium of over 19 years now, and we've been doing these shows. This particular show is 4 years. Latino Psychic Visions is 5 years. And yes, actually it affects just my toe. Okay. I'm not falling asleep. Everybody picking at me. Hold on now. Wait. Everybody's bombarding me. I'm not done talking about it. But anyway, those in New Orleans, I want to tell you folks that we've been doing this for a lot of years. I used to be on a radio show in San Antonio that was back in 2009 to 2011. And I would do my predictions. I would listen to people's voices and pick up things and tell them whatever. And I had the #1 show in San Antonio on KEDA 1540 AM. Also, I did a show called the Paranormal Response Team. It was a college station, and it was broadcast, on TV. You had to have that cable channel. But I was on that show 3 times. I was a special guest, and I have the DVDs of it. So I've been doing this for a while. I've been helping a lot of people. I see things that, Paul, you would refer to this. I see things before they come out, way ahead of time. So if you need my help, folks, please call us in our office. If we can post the phone number. Okay, Paul says he'd like to give a huge thanks to Michelle for all the work she does for him and this network. And we feel the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, you love Paul, but you don't love me? Is that it?
Well, we're getting to know you.
Right?
Did you see what Kathy Hanley had put up?
No, I was talking to the people.
I know, you're talking to the people, but she
So
does.
if we could post our phone number too, that would help. You were too slow. Sorry.
Kathy, we've got Michelle helped us put Kathy's comment up.
Okay.
My daughter Maureen is scheduled for her 4th back surgery on June 21st, the same day as my hip surgery. Is everything going to be okay for both of us?
Can I get your daughter's name? Oh, it's Marie, that's right. Is Marie going to be put in traction? I see you like this, that she can't move. And I don't know what they're going to do to her, but I see like little bars, screws, and like those cushion deals. What do they call? Not the cushion, but they adjust them. Like the disc, artificial disc. But I see that she's going to have to stay still.
There's new comments, so.
Okay, and on Kathy's hip, I don't see any problem. I said that before when I saw it. I think, Tina, I told you what to do a long time ago. Now, I'm not a doctor. Let me say that, first off. That's my disclaimer. Although I have MD on the door. No.
You do not. But should we read what Tina says?
I'm getting to that. Tina, if somebody grabs the bottom of your ankle and the top of your foot and lay you down on the bed and kind of jar it out, it's going to help that pain.
Her question is, do you see my leg and foot pain getting any better? I can't walk right and without pain.
That's why.
Okay. I'm just helping so that people can hear
Right.
what she's
Roger,
saying.
you pick up smells.
So Ronnie says, Roger, do you pick up smells that your guides send to you to help you give messages? Do you pick up smells?
When somebody's around, I'll know it. Like when your dad, remember when we were doing that thing the day before
My
your
dad?
birthday? Yeah.
My dad was present
And
one
I
time.
smell cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I told you, I think your dad's here, I said. Bang. Sound therapy? No, sir, I have not heard about that.
Paul says, Roger, have you heard about sound therapy? That was the answer.
Michelle, you're too fast.
No, I mean, we have to, I mean, people
I
are
know
not,
people have to keep going.
yeah. Would you like me to read what Mary Erickson says?
Would you please? I mean, I don't like
Yes.
to read. I like to just
Okay, well,
zone in.
we're going to work this out. Okay, Mary says, greetings. I've been busy getting ready to go to my granddaughter's birthday. Wanted to come by and say happy silly Saturday to all.
Thank you,
Mary. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you found us.
Have fun at your daughter's birthday party.
Yeah.
Or granddaughter's. I'm seeing something that I don't like. And Paul, we talked about these before. And everybody knows that I do predictions, and I just got this one. Like somebody's gonna plant a bomb somewhere. And I don't mean to scare everybody. But this is gonna be like downtown something or other. And it's a building. I'm picking it up. It's a somewhat busy street. I don't know if it's a restaurant or if it's a lobby or what, but I'm getting this. And they think it's going to be a terrorist act, and it's not. It's somebody from here. She is having fusion with implants. They're actually, they were going to do the front to me too.
Okay, so Kathy is responding to your okay, and I'm helping people understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Kathy says she is having a fusion with implants. They are going in anteriorly in the front. I don't know if she is going to be in a brace. Okay. So this is Kathy's response to what Roger had mentioned before.
Can you put up what Paul says?
So Paul says, I think you would find it really interesting, buddy, kind of how certain sounds resonate with you. Okay.
Yeah, because I hear the, and I can see all the puff of dust and whatnot come out.
I
the
think.
Building kind of down like.
May I just intercept? I think he's talking about his other comment, where he says, "Have you heard about sound?"
Wait. Go back to what Kathy put. I think that's what it is, Kath. Kathy Hanley put it up. I hope it's not the Boston. Oh, Mary did. I hope it's not the Boston Marathon. It very well could be. I don't know when that is, but I just get like a busy street. There's cars parked on each side, and everything comes flushing out like frequencies and vibrations makes up everything. That it does. And I don't know how or why I get these, but I get them. And I just try to forewarn people ahead of time. Now, it could also be a gas explosion. I don't know, but I just don't see it as a terrorist act. Oh, it's Monday morning is the race. Okay. It could happen beforehand. I don't know. Energy, sound, frequencies, vibration. That's what Paul's saying. Maybe I do need to pick up on that. Yes, there was a bombing 10 years ago. I remember that. Because the one girl that was in the race, she lost her foot. And they caught the guys. So this is what I do basically, folks. I'm a psychic medium, predictor, I guess. I'm able to look at the human body like an X-ray. I read hands. I just pick up things in general, you know.
Well, and sometimes when you pick things up, it's a little disturbing, have to admit, you know, I kind of sit back and listen. And it seems to happen. It does seem to happen, unfortunately, when some of these predictions, why they are, you know, he there for him to see, I don't know. Oh.
Paul's asking me a question. What is your favorite cord? The one that plugs into the TV? No. I don't know, Paul. That's a good question. It's either C, A, or G.
Talk about chords that you hear on trains. And
oh, yeah, Paul. Here's one for you. Whenever you hear a single engine airplane, what they call a Piper coming, you know what I'm talking about. When it flies directly over your head, that's a perfect E chord. And everybody, why did you get that? And how did you get that?
You also told me about the train that goes through our town.
Yep.
And it's a different chord.
That's the horns.
The horn. The horn becomes a different chord as it moves along the track, correct? Am I right?
Sound travels. So you have the major chord as it's in front of you, and when it passes, it drops a whole step, and it keeps on dropping.
Does it go to a minor chord?
No.
Or it just stays at a different, but it goes to a different, like, from C to D? Or
well, one of the trains that we have, Paul, so you know what we're talking about, a train has a regular 1 or 2 whistle or horn.
That's here in U.S.
Yeah, and they, you know, pull the horn or the string, whatever. But this guy went and put 6 horns on his train, and I call him, in Spanish, I call him necio, which means somebody that bugs you a lot. So he goes by and he just lays on that horn. It could be 4 or 5 in the morning, and he's wah, you know.
And it's what chord?
The chord.
What's the chord?
It all depends on what, you know. When he's in front of us, I get like an A, and then as he goes further, it drops to a G. Then it goes to an F, and it's crazy.
That's my point. That was my point. So, just trying to help you along, honey.
Okay.
Okay. So Lisa's asking the bombing in the U.S. Are you picking?
Yes, I'm getting it in the U.S., not over across the pond. No, this is in the U.S.
And so Mary is saying, sending prayers for protection to all. Thank you, Mary.
Ma'am.
Absolutely. Okay, Paul. Thank you for joining us today. He says, guys, unfortunately, I got a Zoom now. I will see you all Monday night. Yes, you will.
You will.
And that will be on his show.
Thank you, brother.
Spirit Quest, which shows up here in the United States at around, I think, 2 p.m.
Yep.
I'm not sure. 2 p.m., 3 p.m. in the
And
afternoon.
don't forget Paul's books. Make sure they got his picture on the back.
I love those books.
Or in the front. Okay?
So, this is fabulous. I mean, are we getting close to the...
Yeah. So once again, folks, I want to tell you that this mug's for you. That's the name of this show today on Saturday. On Wednesday night, we are going to be doing Latino Psychic Visions at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Central Standard Time, okay?
I hope
Please
you'll
tell
be...
all your friends.
Yes, tell your friends, and hopefully if you share when we, send out our notice, and then, of course, the day that we have the show, we will have the actual link to the show on the banner in Facebook. And if, I don't know how all of you can do to make sure you can comment, but I think you have, if you hit a button or two, it'll help you get to the show. So, and in the future, soon, as Michelle says, we will be doing it on Facebook, our own Facebook pages.
Right.
But right now, we're getting help from Michelle
So please do not forget Paul's show Monday also, folks. Reach Across with Paul Francis. Reach
Yes.
Across Live, okay?
Yes.
For us in Central Standard Time, it comes on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Eastern Time, it's 3 o'clock.
Oh, thank you, Paul. He says, don't forget to subscribe for
Thank you, buddy.
Rogers and Faye show. Thank you, dear.
Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Good to see you here. I'm glad you found us and are back. Thank you, dear. And so Lynn also adds, and Reach Across is live in UK 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. GMT time. Thank you, dear.
Okay, Joe Hernandez says, I go by trade-offs every day. I wonder if they will rent it out. I haven't stopped yet. I don't know what you're referring to, Joe.
I'm trying to track that. I'm having trouble. Yay, Amanda! I subscribed to your show. Yay!
Thank you.
So I think that's why she's lucky. She's lucky that she's able to join us on Facebook because she subscribed to our show.
So those of you that are on right now, for the next show, right now hit the little, what is that they show? The little
A bell,
icon.
I believe. I think it's a bell.
So subscribe to our show so that way you won't have any problems linking in on the next time. Okay? We got about, what, 5 minutes left, somewhere around there?
I believe so, dear.
Okay. I want to thank y'all for being here today. I know it's been off the wall crazy sometimes, but thank you, Mary.
Yes, also, I guess you can share the show. And oh, we've got a little comment from Lisa Cantu. Can you pick up on a person's mental state?
At times. It all depends on how strong because that's when I got to really focus in on.
Oh, Amanda says she doesn't know how she does it because she can't comment on Paul's show. Wow, I don't know. I don't know the answer.
That's because you were put in timeout.
Oh.
But anyway, getting back to Lisa, I just pick up what I pick up. I don't know how I do this, and a lot of people have asked me, how do you do this? How do you and I say, I really honestly don't know. I was given this gift, and this is what I do. I just go with it. So remember, folks, if you need my help at all, please contact us by this phone number. 715 is the area code. 688-4091, or my Texas cell phone that I still have, 210-875-4521. Si acaso necesitan mi ayuda, por favor llamen a estos teléfonos que les voy a dar. 715 es el área, 688 49 no 40 688 40 91. ¿Ok? Otra vez repito. 715 688 40 91. En el área de Texas, San Antonio, es 210-875-4521. Es mi celular, ¿ok?
Thanks, Mary. Mary says, I do enjoy seeing you both working together. Great team. Thank you. Debbie Halderson.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Mary.
We can't forget to say how we come to this show. I mean, we are brought to you by, I'll let you finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. We are brought to you by the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 and 107.7 in the beautiful town of New Orleans, which I know we're going to go to. When? I don't know. And we want to thank Michelle, our director. Thank you, Michelle. We couldn't have done it without you.
Okay. So
my name is Roger Garza Sr. My wife is Faye Garza. If you guys need us, let us know. Our hours here in the office are 11 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock in the evening, Monday through Friday. On Saturday, 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Okay?
So we always make sure that we end our show with those wonderful, perfect words.
Are we all done?
We're almost going to be.
Yep. Joni Banks is still here.
Thank you, dear.
And once again, folks, please subscribe to our show. Hit the icon button, the little bell. That way you won't have problems clicking in on the next show, okay?
And if you share it, and then you can advise your folks to also do the same, it'd be great. That'd be fabulous. So.
Anything else, son?
Yeah, I think you need to tell everybody how we love them and how it is part of our theme of our show and our shirts and those lovely words.
Yes, Lisa's waiting. But our show is a lot, folks. Our show is based on love. Because when I passed over and I came back, it was all about love. Okay?
Yes.
And that's why we say on this show, every show, our Wednesday show and this show, we say love everyone you can on this earth. Why, honey?
Because love is life
and
life
is
love.
love. It says on our cups and it says on our t-shirts. Okay? Now don't forget we're going to be on Paul's show on Monday, so look for us there. And then also, Michelle does her show too. We forgot to mention that.
Well, yeah.
The Outer Realm. And Michelle, I think you're on Wednesdays, or are you on Mondays, or what?
Wednesdays and Thursdays for the Outer Realm.
Okay.
And
our good friend Gina and Mama D with the Fox Den.
Yep. Yep. So Michelle mentions that it's 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Which would be 8 p.m. our time.
On Wednesdays and Thursdays. Yes. Thank you. Yep.
So we're about to leave. Richard, thank you for coming in, buddy. Anyway, you can rewatch the show, but press the little icon, the bell. Make sure you get clicked in for the next show, okay? And we've talked about a lot of things today. So please rewatch the show if you want to, folks. If you missed it, you want to rewatch it, go back and rewatch the show, all right? And want to thank everybody in New Orleans and the surrounding areas. And hopefully we'll be down there and we can do some kind of show down there that we can do readings and whatnot, okay? So if you want us, anybody that's listening right now, if you want us in your town, you want us to come to your town and do a show, please contact us here in the office. 715 is the area code. 688-4091. Or my cellular phone from Texas is 210-875-4521.
And you could also contact us through Roger's Facebook Messenger as well. So I think you all have that linked up because we're doing a lot of Facebook shows and we will be doing them in the future.
Right.
So, I mean, you can still communicate with him that way as well on Facebook Messenger. Please do.
Y aquí en la oficina estamos abiertos a 11 de la mañana hasta las 6 de la tarde, lunes a viernes. y el sábado a las 10 de la mañana hasta las 4, ok, de la tarde. Pueden llamar el teléfono 715-688-4091. Y luego también en el área 210-875-4521. Yo me llamo Rogelio Garza, ¿ok? So, si me necesitan mi ayuda, por favor de llamarme. Cuídense todos, por favor, que Dios me los bendiga a todos. Take care, everybody, and God bless you all. And thank you for being here today. And have a great weekend. I got to play tonight, and tomorrow. Everybody have a great weekend, and we say our famous words. Love everyone you can on this earth while you're here, because love is life, and life is love.